Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Matter of Opinions. It's your girl Des.
It's your boy Bamboo. It's not gonna get no better.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's cracking. That's how you feeling today.
Whew. It's been a busy day. A busy day. But I've been getting stuff done, so I've been productive. You know how we was talking about the financial fasting and stuff or whatever. So I am a part of this financial group slash class, and our first meeting was tonight, and so I'm just getting back literally through the doors from that, and so it was great. While the
Word.
kids were doing Bible study, I was
Oh,
trying
that's what's up.
to get my financial life together. I mean, it's not terrible, but things can always be better, especially with the way that the economy is. Travis says, family, what up, though? What up, Trav?
What up, though, Trav? What's popping, baby? What's popping?
Because you know what's the flex? And I know this is gonna sound like Little House on the Prairie, but homesteading. I want to buy some land, and I want to grow my own fruits and vegetables. I want to get some animals, not necessarily to eat them, but to utilize them to do things that I don't need to have to pay for at the store. I want to be more self-sufficient, have a well, things like that, some solar panels, and just, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. John says, hello, family. Hey, Travis.
What's
Hey,
going on, man,
John.
John? What's popping, baby? What's cracking? I mean, yo, listen,
So,
let me tell you. My cousin Shanina
hmm
has been on that kick for like the last, I want to say 3 years. She been like, yo, Bamboo, man, we should buy some land and shit. And she called it a combine.
a family compound, or it don't even
Yeah.
have to be family. It could be really close
Oh, I'm
friends
not.
of like-minded people, because sometimes
Listen.
family is not family. Friends can be more of a family than family is. Blood doesn't make you family. You can have a friend that you consider family because of just the way, y'all relationship is. But everything need to be contractual to protect all parties and have all the stipulations included. But we're all working this land for the betterment of our families and doing better, having better. That family compound stuff is dope. But unfortunately, it's not too many people that you know, ready to make those moves
I'm a,
or
I'm a, I'm
willing to
a,
make those moves.
I'm a keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't doing that. Nah, I ain't moving on no combine with a bunch of us. I'm not doing it. For some reason, people of color cannot live together. For some reason, we will knock the Mexicans. We will knock the Caucasians. We will knock the Chinese. We will knock all of them. But for some reason, people of color need a space. That is a quick way to interrupt a whole relationship, a whole friendship. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
don't. People of color cannot do it. We will watch. We will watch Mexicans or people of Hispanic nature
Mm-hmm.
go and purchase a house, and 5 and 6 families live in that house. And before the 2 years is up, they will purchase another house, and they will keep going down until everybody has a home. For some reason or a goddamn another, people of color cannot do that. We just for some reason we just not built like that at
Um,
all.
I just feel like it's the way that some people are brought up, because there's definitely black people doing it. It's definitely, other cultures doing it, but specifically because we're talking about black people, it's plenty of us that are doing it, but it's not being broadcasted the way that all of the other stuff shows for us. So it can be done. But of course, just like any business endeavor, you need to make sure that you're vetting out who you're going to be partnering with, because it's not going to be a whole bunch of niggas, as you said. It's going to be maybe, it could be just 2 collective family groups coming together. It could be 3, it could be 4, but you don't need a whole bunch of people. You can have, I'll say 4 to 6 people come together, give or take, come together, pitch in on a lot of acreage, and then everybody has their designated area where they, either build their house or place their trailer or whatever it is that they're going to do with they piece. Then you have the community area where, again, this is where the garden could be, this is where your farm could be, this is where the pool or whatever the case may be, this is where the stuff is going to be. It definitely can be done, but again, you just like anything else, you need to vet who you're, it's not for everybody, it's not to do with everybody.
All that shit sounds good coming out our mouth. It sounds good vocally, but I know for a fucking fact that we cannot be together like that. I know that for a fact.
Maybe the people you surround yourself around, but I've seen it done. And it's dope.
I would not even attempt it anymore. I will not even attempt it anymore. I'm past that venture in my life. I'm past that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I done tried to help who I done tried to help, and I'm past that. You know
well, see,
that's
the thing is, it's not about going and helping somebody. It's a group collectively helping each other. Nobody is dishing out anything for somebody else. It's we're helping together. We're putting in equal parts to make the whole.
Well, all I could tell you is, yeah, don't count me in on that.
Oh no, I wasn't going to. Anyway,
yeah, don't count me in on that.
Your preference in location differs from mine, so it wouldn't
First of all, you need to stop. You need to fucking stop.
You said you're never leaving Connecticut. I'm not doing that in Connecticut. Exactly. My point exactly.
Because there is nobody has shown me a reason to leave Connecticut.
Connecticut has shown you a reason to leave.
No, they have not. No, they have not. I got properties out here. I am living nice out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's no need. Listen, the purpose of leaving is to go set up and get something better than what you have, right?
Right.
I'm good. I'm good with what I have.
Okay.
I am so good with what I have. For those that don't know, right? Friday, I will be 51 years old. And despite what people want to think, I'm halfway out the door.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? I am halfway out the door.
I mean, you might be more than halfway.
I am halfway out the door.
Making it to 100.
If you look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you look at the mathematics, if you look at the math, you know what I'm saying? Not too many people is living to be 100. I'm 51. I'm halfway out the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Tyrese right now. I'm just living. I'm trying to make the best out of every 24 hours that's given to me. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. I'm halfway out the door. I'm too old to be going out there trying to make life altering decisions. I'm done with that. My decisions have already been made. I am living here in the Connecticut, in the Bridgeport. I'm living the way I want to live. I'm living nice. I have no intentions on leaving here unless I go on the run. If I go on the run, then that's something totally different. Go on the
run for what? What you trying to do, bro?
Man, listen, man. Sometimes I don't know about y'all, man, but life be life, and sometimes murder be on my mind.
Murder?
You know what I'm saying? Murder. I'm talking murder. I'm talking.
Okay, Jaru.
I'm talking. Because on some real shit. The reason why I say that, man, unless I'm on the run, because like niggas really. Listen, y'all really gotta know who y'all playing with. I keep telling y'all, I am like that. Mm-hmm. Niggas don't stop playing. Nigga, niggas just gotta know who you playing with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The niggas just play too fucking much for me.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I'm 51 Friday. If it please God, a woman named Judy Ann Stout used to tell me that. She used to say, Maurice, if it please God, You know what I mean? I'll wake up and see that day. You know what I
I
mean?
just wish y'all old people stop saying people full entire governments, especially on social media.
Oh, it
It's just
doesn't
really
matter. It
alarming.
doesn't.
It's
It
really
doesn't matter.
alarming.
It doesn't matter. Y'all, I think y'all make too much of it.
It's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
too much
I
of it.
think you
People
make too
out here
much
are
of it.
real life crazy, and
All right,
people don't
listen.
need all of their personal information out there.
Y'all make way too much of it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'll be 51 on
I hope
Friday.
somebody start impersonating you just so you could feel it, because you need
Which
to
mean
see
in
what it
person?
is.
Oh, it
Because
doesn't matter to me. I wish they would steal my identity, so this way they can
I
take these
never
goddamn,
said that it had
so
to
they
be
can take these
stealing your
goddamn
identity.
tax liens off of me. You fuck around walking there talk about you, Maurice, if you want, you're going to fucking jail. Not because of you stole my identity. You going to jail because they looking for me. So going in there
Like
talking.
I said, it's not just about stealing identities; it's people's safety. So you really need to stop
Listen,
saying
what I'm
people's full
telling you, man,
government.
on some real shit.
Tranika said, "Hey y'all."
Hey, baby girl, what's popping with your big head
Hey,
ass?
Tranika. Jasmine said, I think it depends on the relationship. Christopher says, because we think it's a competition. Again, that's that crab in the barrel mentality. Like, people don't want somebody to do better than them. Like, you can have people that be like, I want you to do good. And they genuinely want you to do good, so long as
No,
it's not better than them.
you
And so
got
I've seen people like
people,
that. They'll support you until they see that, oh, shoot, this person, they about to be
and
making bigger
and
moves than I'm making.
and unfortunately, that is the Negro mentality. Unfortunately, I don't know what it's going to take for us to come together as one and try to, you know what I'm saying, just monopolize this whole goddamn system. You know what I mean? But I don't know what it's going to take. I know by time, by time you Negroes figure it out, I'm going to be in the ground. In the wall. I'm going to be in the wall. I'm going to be a memory because I'm telling you, man, like, just think about what in the hell would our ancestors come back and be proud of us of what we have accomplished within the last 50 years? Nothing. We have not accomplished anything within the last 50 years where our ancestors will be happy about it. Like, oh yeah, you did such a good job. Man, some of our ancestors died for nothing. Some of them got their ass whooped for nothing. Some of them got the dogs turned on them for nothing. For some reason or another, man, we have to do better. And once we start to do better amongst one another, then people will start to treat us better. But once they see us that we divided, oh man, shit, that's the easiest way to get in between two people. You see this right here? I could get in between this without a problem. But try to get in between that, something that's united. It's almost impossible. And Negroes don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Negroes always trying to get one up on somebody else. You know what I mean? And to me, that's just some goofy shit. And trust me, like I said, I'll be 51 on Friday, and I'll be honest. My people have not done anything to impress me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I haven't seen too many people. I haven't seen too many people reach down and pick up the man that they see that need help down there. I haven't seen too much of it. You know what I'm saying? We sit up here watching rappers sit up here and talk about, oh, they billionaires, but they won't buy a block. They won't buy a block. They won't walk up to somebody and be like, let me tell you something. And this is on some real shit. A person with that financial gains, that financial stability, right? If I had $20 million, right, I would grab at least 5 people, just 5, right? And I would say, what can I do to change your life to make it better, right? What bill in your house that I can take away from you to make it better, right? So now most people will say, well, shit, pay this house off and I'm good to go, right? So if you take 5 people's house and you pay it off, you just change 5 people's lives, because now the money that they send in the Rocket Mortgage, the money that they send in the goddamn Bank of America, TD, all of that, they get to keep all of that money and they get to save up and they get to build generational wealth. But these niggas got this money and they keeping it to themselves.
So, well, I'm going to comment on that in a second, but I just want to catch up on the last 2 comments. So Jasmine has said it's not much different from a neighborhood. And Michelle says the key is like-minded individuals. And so, yeah, I agree with both of those statements. But
He loves you, that.
in theory, it sounds good, right? Like, not everybody is prepared to make moves. Not everybody is financially savvy. Not everybody can handle money responsibly, right? So you can go ahead and pick 5 people and pay off all 5 of their mortgages, pay off all of their student loans, you can pay off every single piece of debt that they have and leave them at zero. So now they have assets, right? Because they have no debt. All of the stuff is paid off. You come back to those same people in 5 years, and if they weren't ready for that here, then I mean, they could be right back in the same hole or worse, and then still looking for somebody to hand it out and do it for them. So in that situation, you're just bringing them fish. You're not teaching them how to fish. What I would do is teach them how to fish, give them the proper tools, and then offer some type of help. But everybody ain't willing and ready to receive that type of help. Everybody is not at that point in their lives where they're ready for that type of change. And so you can't make a person be ready. It's either they are or they're not. It's something within. So maybe the 5 people that you feel like you want to help might be maybe your kids, your grandkids, your siblings, close people to you. But those 5 people may not be none of the 5 people that's ready. It could be a distant friend that's ready for that process. You get what I'm saying?
You won't have to be ready for me. You won't have to be ready. And the reason why you won't have to be ready for me is because I'm going to do what I want to do, right? I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. And then that's going to be it. If you fall back, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay, so then you can't say that's no different than what these millionaires are doing now.
I will be comfortable. No, they ain't doing nothing but giving away fucking turkeys. That ain't shit.
There's millionaires who create different groups for camps for kids to showcase their athletic talents. They're opening schools. It doesn't matter. You can't, like you said, they're gonna choose to spend their money the way that they choose to spend it. It's the same as what you just said. At the end of the day, you can start the most elite, top of the line, high class, fine arts, whatever, athletic center. And if you bring in trash is what you're going to get. If you're not bringing in people who are prepared and ready and realize the opportunity that they have, you're not going to yield. You can't plant dead seeds and think you're going to get a beautiful garden out of it. You have to start with something of quality, of substance, so that it can grow into something else. So if you're going to be doing it, it's the same thing as what's happening now. They're just throwing all this money into people that's not ready, not in that place to receive it. And so then it's just like taking the money and flushing it down the drain. So it looks like nobody is doing nothing for the community, but people are doing stuff for the community. But the problem is it's getting in the wrong hands because nobody's doing nothing with those opportunities. Look at people who win the lotto. How many people win the lotto and then in 6 months they won millions of dollars, and then in 6 months they have no money? Because you can't just throw money and just think that money is just going to solve it all. It starts here. Money is the bonus, the icing on the cake.
That's on them. If you win the goddamn lotto for millions and you don't set yourself up, you deserve to be fucking broke. Don't fucking come crying to me. You deserve to be fucking broke. I have no sympathy or empathy for you. Most motherfuckers that win the lotto go broke because them stupid asses forget to pay taxes. No,
that's not why most of them, because most of them will have the taxes taken out up front. The problem is they take it and they burn it in spending because they have poor spending habits, poor financial education, and they don't make good decisions because they were not prepared to come up on that type of money. And the thing is this. What is the difference? Because you're saying, oh, well, people need or da-da-da-da-da. The government do it every day. How many millions of billions of dollars they spend on giving out cash assistance? And I'm not knocking people that are receiving. I just want to be clear. Just to put that out there. This is not a judgment. This is just saying people that are receiving cash assistance, people that are receiving food stamps, people that don't have to pay for medical insurance because they're getting the state insurance, people that are on Section 8 or housing that are getting their rent subsidized, right? All of those things are a come up, whether people want to look at it like that or not. That is a come up to step up. When you're receiving those programs, you get either a discount or free
Not really.
opportunity
Not
to
really.
go to trade school or do some type of something, or financial aid to go to a community college to start your degree or whatever, so that you can come up and build up and do better. Again, the same thing like I've been saying. If it's not here, it doesn't matter how much help is offered. They're going to be in the same spot. If their
That's
mindset is not to do better, it's just not going to happen, no matter
they
what type of
just
help you give.
they just giving them enough to keep them float until the next goddamn month. It's like that old sugar daddy.
But that's
It's
not true.
that they're giving them enough just to keep them afloat. It's like I said, it's like that goddamn sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck around and ask that nigga for $1,000 to pay your rent, and he gonna give you just $1,000 to pay your rent. That nigga ain't
Okay,
gonna
so
buy
then,
your house.
but that's the thing. He gave you $1,000 so that your rent is paid. So now the $1,000 that you would have worked for to pay the rent, you take that $1,000
You don't
and flip
have
it
it.
and do better.
You don't have it. That's why
But
you
that's
ask
the
them for it.
problem. So
You don't have it.
so then what are you doing with your life that you can't come up with your base rent? This is what I'm
Listen, man.
saying.
Listen,
So then you
don't-
need to be making changes. So obviously you're low income. If you can't afford your $1,000 rent, you're low income. They got programs for people that are low income to get better jobs, right? You can even be waitressing, getting tips, doing stuff getting stuff under the table. I'm not telling people to break the law and not report their tips or whatever the case may be. However, you got to go out there and get it legally. You go out there and get it, right? You can't, there's ways about it, especially if you're getting help. So that's a burden, a stressor off for the next 30 days. I got a roof over my head because somebody done paid this rent. So now anything that I make is extra or going towards the following month or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be going to school, taking these classes. As long as if you got a sugar daddy or whoever paying it, or if it's the government or the nigga next door, whoever,
Sound
sugar mama,
easy and
whatever,
logic.
all this stuff, it can be done. And you know,
sounds
it's
easy
all
in
about the
theory.
hustle. It is easier said than done,
sounds
but it
easy.
can be done, because at
It
the end of the day,
sounds-
if I was homeless, I was a homeless youth, and I was homeless as an adult. I bust my ass and bought my first house at 22 years old. So there's no, and I didn't have assistance because why? I started making too much money to even receive anything. Section 8 was never open because the niggas that been on it for 50, 100 years and they didn't get off it. So I've been sitting on the list in the same spot for all the years. So I had to literally get it out the mud and get to where I was. So if I could do it at 22, there's nothing stopping nobody else besides your mind, your mental. It's about the drive, period.
Well, listen, all I could say is, and then I'm just gonna end this shit. But like I said, man, it sounds easier than done. You know what I mean? It's easier said than done. You know what I mean? When people ain't got shit, you give them a little something, of course they're gonna blow it. You know what I mean? But all I'm gonna say is, anybody that's watching, you want to change my life, take this mortgage off my hand. You'll change my life. I'll be foreverly grateful. I promise you that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So don't forget, because I haven't said this yet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And tell a friend, and tell a friend,
and tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Click the link, do all the good things. That's gonna help this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Continue to grow.
Keep going. But
okay, so I'm gonna catch up on the comments.
Well, hold on now, because
know what?
I wanna go on.
Before you start your rant, let me go through the comments because you're gonna get ready to change the topic. The comments are based on this. So Michelle says, oh no, I read that. Okay, Jasmine says, teach them. I'm not giving anything to anyone that ain't making moves, and that's just how it's a way. It's just taking money and flushing it down the toilet, in my opinion. If it's gonna be just financial with no other tools. Michelle says, I agree with both you guys. Again, you have to have the same like-minded individuals. Christopher says, facts on the financial topic, Des. Travis says, money won't help the person that doesn't understand the value of money. And it's just it's just impossible. It's just like asking a newborn to drive. Like, it's just not going to happen. Michelle says, a house at 22. That's beautiful, baby. And you know what? It is. But like he said, it wasn't easy, but I was determined. That's, again, it's all about your mindset. I put in 70 hours a week while going to school part-time. Sean was working full-time too, and he was in school. So we grinded together. We had a plan. And was it easy? Absolutely not. But is it doable? Absolutely. If you want to get it done, you can get it done. And then it just goes from there. So, yeah, anyway.
All right, so what I want to rant about, and you know what I'm saying, this is not personal.
Mm-hmm.
This is just some shit I be thinking about. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I want to rant about when people come from out of town,
Mm-hmm.
right? You got people up here, they want to clean their house when the people come out of town. They want to act all serious when people come out of town. You know what I mean? So let me just say this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
When people come from out of town, don't waste your time cleaning your house. They know you're nasty. Don't waste your time sitting up there mopping the floors and getting this off the table and getting that off the table and putting all the clothes up. Don't do that. People know you're nasty. So it don't make sense. They already know you're nasty. So they coming in, when they on that plane or they on that train or they on that bus, they saying, well, shit, I sure wish I had money for a hotel because I sure don't want to stay at these nasty ass people's house. You know what I'm saying? So, and another thing, let me just say this. Like, everybody has this elder in their family that when other people get around them, they just get so fucking serious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you can't talk to them, you can't play with them, not like you used to talk and not like you used to play with them when
Mm-hmm.
the people was where they was at. Let me tell you something, man. If you like that, please stay away from me because I don't give a fuck about no elders in no goddamn family. They used to do this. No, I'm dead ass. They used to do the same shit that we doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they done got too fucking old to do the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the mother of the church. I'm sick of her ass too. And the reason why I'm sick of her ass, she's sitting up there taking pussy off of niggas' beds. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need to give yourself to Christ and stop out here sleeping with all these men's. After she done slept with half the goddamn congregation.
Well, she's speaking from experience. What are you talking about?
No, let me have my motherfucking experience. You done suck these dicks. You done rode these dicks. Let me suck and ride them too. Paul.
Oh, wait a minute. Let you suck and ride them too?
You ain't just heard me say pause.
No, but that's not a pause. That whole thing need to be redacted. We need to retract that. Rewind. There's no pause. There's only a pause if something. It's just not a pause. It's you just.
I'm speaking on the behalf. I'm speaking on the behalf of the women. I'm not speaking for me. I ain't thinking about riding or sucking nothing.
You said that they taking them out of the men's bed. So I thought we were talking about from the.
They taking these girls. They saying, oh, you need to stop sleeping around.
Well, talk from the men's point of view, because if you slip up and say something like that, we might have to end the live.
From the men's point of view, listen, man, shut y'all motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? You done slept around. Now let this bitch sleep around. Let her sleep around with me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, it don't make sense. You sitting up there trying to convert the bitch. Now she thinking about Christ and she ain't thinking about fucking me. You know what I'm saying? So yo, stop all the bullshit. Mothers of the church, y'all done slept around, you know what I'm saying, until nobody else wanted to sleep with you. You done slept around where you could take a goddamn 18-wheeler and do a U-turn in your pussy without touching the wall. Let that happen for somebody else. Stop taking goddamn pussies off of these niggas' beds. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I mean? I'm so sick of the bullshit. You know what I mean? People think because they think because they elders that they could just say and do what the fuck they want to say and do. You know what I mean? And to me, that shit ain't happening. You know what I mean? Let me live my motherfucking life the same way you lived yours. Before you found Christ, you was out here fucking everybody. And before I find Christ, I'm gonna fuck everybody too. You know what I'm saying? And then when I can't fuck nobody else, then I'll find Christ or Christ gonna find me. But until then, leave me the fuck alone and leave these hoes that I'm talking to the fuck alone too.
It's so much to unpack here. Okay, number one, no, they need to clean their nasty ass house. It don't matter if they dirty or not. Clean it up. If somebody is coming, they don't need to be in your weeks, months, years worth of funk. Clean the shit up. Don't take that advice. Clean up. Clean up, because even though people know that it's gonna be dirty, but I mean, you could try. Like, you don't just try.
I'm not trying. I'm not trying a motherfucking thing. You know exactly who the fuck you coming to visit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cleaning up no goddamn guest room. That's where you gonna sleep. So if it ain't clean enough for you, get your ass in there with the Clorox and the goddamn Ajax and all that, and you clean the motherfucker. But until then, you're staying at my place for rent free for these week or so. Get your ass in there and clean it to your liking. I ain't doing shit. Listen.
At least get it at a base level or something.
Listen. When people come from out of town, they know who they coming to fucking visit. They know you're nasty. They already know. You don't have to do all this
clean your
extra.
House, people.
You don't have to do all this extra shit. I promise you. All you got to do is the basics. That's it. If you want to change the sheets,
if you nasty, the basics is not enough. You wasn't basic and regularly.
Then don't fucking come to my house.
That's crazy. Okay, so then on the next thing you were saying, the older people, they're speaking from experience. They've been there, done that. Sometimes you don't want people to suffer the way that you did, and
I don't want your fucking experience.
Put them on game so that they, whatever.
And how many people was trying to put them bitches on game? How many?
Who knows? But that don't mean keep doing wrong. Just because they did wrong don't mean I'm gonna do wrong because they did wrong too.
How many people said when the mother of the church was out there slinging her ass? How many people said to her, "Yo, listen, you need to slow down"? She said she was gonna do what the fuck she wanted to do. Now let these bitches do what they gonna do too. Point blank. Period. And the niggas too. You know what I'm saying, man? Stop letting the deacons of the church convince y'all that y'all ain't got to sling the 8. You know what I'm saying? Oh, waiting to marriage. I wasn't waiting to marriage. And I wasn't waiting to marriage. And I'm not gonna convince nobody to wait either. You know what I'm saying? Get your goddamn experiences in. You know what I'm saying? So that this way, when you do marry somebody, you ain't got no regrets. Because ain't nothing more stupid than waiting on a chick to marry her to fuck her. Ain't nothing more stupid. Because you might not be sexually compatible. Now you got to deal with this bitch all the rest of your life because you decided to wait. You could have went out there and fucked another bitch that knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? And then you'd be able to say, well, shit, at least I did have a good 1 or 2 other bitches that I was fucking that was straight. Other than that, nah, man. Stop telling these people that bullshit, man. Going out there, live your life. Going out there, if you see somebody, you want to fuck them, as long as they want to fuck you back. Point blank, period. Stop all this bullshit about waiting for marriage and all this other dumb shit, man. Stop that. I'm telling you, just stop it. Let these people live their motherfucking lives, man. After 18, let them make their decisions. Fuck them.
Okay, well, I'm going to catch up on these comments. Okay. So Travis says, I'm still trying to get a house. Congratulations to you, Des. Thank you. And you know what? I'm just going to throw this little out there and not make it into a topic or whatever. But because interest rates are so high and the housing market or everything is inflated right now, so the prices are overinflated. So a house that you probably would have paid, I don't know, $150,000 for, you're going to pay $300,000 for. I don't believe in that. So keep stacking up your coins. Keep making sure that your credit is right. I wouldn't buy right now. That's my opinion. I'm a realtor. That I'm not a lawyer or whatever. I'm not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't buy right now, especially because things are going to burst, and then you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck in a house or purchasing a house that you're now going to be upside down on if you did need or decide to sell, because things are going to come back down, and now you done paid $300,000 for the house, and the market done came down some, and maybe the house is now only worth $200,000. So now you're already $100,000 in the hole. But anyway, that's that little tidbit. Michelle says, oh, no, sorry. I'm reading backwards. John says, don't listen to him. Clean your house, period. Mika said, word, clean your house. Listen.
You better listen to me.
Travis says, foul on the gosh darn play being booed. That was a wild slip up. What
happened?
He said foul on the gosh darn play.
Oh, well, let me explain. No, on some real shit. Y'all really don't get sick of people that come from out of town? Be honest. It
depends on how often. Like, what do you mean sick? If I ain't seen you in a while.
You out here, you trying to impress these people.
Impress who? Who's visiting me that I'm trying to impress? I don't give a...
Come on, man. Stop it.
To impress these people?
Everybody.
I'm not trying to impress. Nah.
Everybody trying to impress. Especially when you go down to the Atlanta Everybody trying to impress you down there.
Well, that's
You
why
know
they
what I'm
scheme. Oh well, you know.
Everybody down there trying to impress. You know what I'm saying? And then when they come down to the Connecticut, everybody down here want to let people know, oh, you're doing this and you're doing that. Man, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. And this is for the future people that I come to visit. I don't give a fuck how you doing. I don't really give a fuck. I'm here to chill with you and have a good goddamn time. If you got to hide the light bill, hide the motherfucking light bill. Let's get to the motherfucking Waffle House and let's keep it fucking moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to chill with you. I ain't here to, you know what I'm saying, go through your financial shit with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how your fucking house look. I'm staying at a hotel anyway. So I don't give a fuck how your house look. If I got
I do, because
shit,
if you got roaches and stuff jumping and fighting and stuff, I'm not even stepping inside. I'll talk to you from the porch. Let's talk at my hotel.
I wouldn't give a fuck if the goddamn roaches was coming to the ring with goddamn championship belts. I wouldn't give a fuck.
So you gonna sit down on the couch and stuff and leave with something with you in your pocket?
Man, I will move people's shit over and sit on their motherfucking couch. I don't give a fuck how your house look. I really don't.
I don't want to touch the walls. I be like this.
Oh man, I don't give a fuck.
I'm looking around. I don't even want to breathe too much air. And I'm like, all right, y'all go ahead. What y'all about to do? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and meet y'all at such and such. I'm up out of here. As soon as I see a roach, and then like you gotta like follow it around to see where it go, because you don't want the nigga to jump out at you, or you know they might be sending to call some backup. I'm up out of there, because then you get to start to feeling itchy and stuff. You don't know if they got bed bugs, scabies, none of that. I'm not with it.
Man, listen, when I come, I'm gonna tell you, man, and can't nobody say when I came to visit them, but not 90% of the people could say when I came to visit them that I didn't even stay with them. I always stay at a hotel. And the reason why I stay at a hotel is because I'm not going to limit my night activities. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, you know, wifey I don't want fucking such and such house. Man, listen, fuck that. We out of town. Ain't nothing like out of town pussy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get here in this goddamn Hampton Inn. You know what I'm saying? And you know, before we leave, let's spray the room down and get it nice for when we get back. Let's visit a couple of fucking people. Let's hit the Waffle House. If anybody haven't noticed, I love the Waffle House. I don't give a fuck where it's at.
Wait.
Go ahead.
You want the Waffle House where the employees be missing teeth and look like they're fighting each other in between? Or you want the ones that's like pristine, clean?
I want the dirty one. I want the dirty one. I want the dirty one because I know they in there frying them eggs, scrambling them eggs with the cheese the way I like it. And I know when I get in there and get an all-star, you know what I'm saying? I know they're going to put a little heavy crust on the damn waffle. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen.
When I used to eat beef or pork, I ate there, but I don't really eat anything there that they can serve for me. So
man,
I don't partake in Waffle House.
If that Waffle House, I'm telling you right now, if I walk in that Waffle House and I look at that goddamn waffle iron and it ain't got a little bit of waffle batter on it from the last waffle that you made, I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed. Man, I'm telling you, but I'm the same nigga. I'm the same nigga that'll go to the New York down the Fordham Road, and I would scoop up one of them halal rices and shit, the halal rice with the red chicken and shit. I love them little food carts, man. The dirtier the better for me.
So you want them to have a C rating?
Oh man, listen, and that's important to me. That's important to me.
You want them to have a C rating for the health department?
Because I don't want you to fake the funk. It might, for me, it could be hood, it could be all with the extra greased up, but if you got lower than a B, that means you probably wasn't washing your hands. You leaving food out that's not at the right temperature. I don't give a fuck about
you cross contaminating. You ain't cooking to the proper temperature. Like, I'm not getting sick.
It's hard to cross contaminate at the little halal rice spot because all they making is chicken and lamb.
But the food that's sitting and waiting to be cooked up and served, it's sitting, it still has to be kept at a certain temp.
Anybody that has been to Fordham Road, that has been at the halal spot with the rice, it's hard for it to sit there because the line is so fucking long. You know what I mean? All that shit is fresh. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want you to be scraping the goddamn the grill with a goddamn paint spatula. I want you to be scraping. That's letting me know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at the Waffle House, I don't expect Pancake House shit. I expect the Waffle House. You know what I'm saying?
House. What's the Pancake House?
Stop fucking playing with me, Des.
Pancake House?
IHOP, goddammit.
Oh, I don't eat IHOP either.
Man, you need to grow up, man. Stop playing.
Let me catch up on these comments. So
and don't
John
forget to like, subscribe, and share. You know what I mean?
Yes, thank you. And you've been doing good. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
And check us out on TikTok, man. We crazy over there too. We need to put more shit up, but we crazy over there too. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to where we got to go.
Yep, we had an ear. So John has said, "Oh wow," and I think me and him has said that at the same time when you had said what you said about the mother of the church. And he also says they trying to save you from the pain. Laugh my ass off. Mika said, "Word, Des." Then John says it's not being nasty, but making your guests comfortable. At least clean the bathroom. The kitchen and the bathroom at least should be clean. At least
the kitchen.
Yes, where the food. Anyway, I'm not entertaining you. Bella says, "Hi, Bamboo and Des. I miss you guys. How's your week going?" Hi, Bella. We miss you Bella. Too. The week been going crazy. I feel like all day I've been thinking. No, all day yesterday I've been thinking that it's Friday, and it was only Tuesday.
Listen, for y'all that don't know, I'm gonna be lit Friday. I promise you. I'm going to iFly. Yes, I'm saying I'm going there Saturday with my boy Ray and his wife. You know what I mean? But I'm going to iFly because I ain't jumping out no plane. That's a perfectly good plane. I ain't jumping out of. That's just stupid to me. But I'm going to iFly, man. I'm gonna spend my birthday chilling, man. And that's on some real shit. You feel me?
I hope you have fun. Travis says, "Sounds like this is a little personal, being boo." LOL. It do.
Nah, Travis. Let me tell you something, Trav. On some real shit, man. Like when people come from out of town, be on some real shit. Like visit the people you want to visit, my nigga. I really don't care if nobody visits me. I really don't, because I wasn't
That's
born.
Cap. Because if I come and visit and I don't, and if I didn't visit that first day I touch CT, you got something to say.
First of all,
so you ain't over here no more. I don't live on such street. Oh, you ain't come by here. Oh. You got stuff to say.
First of all, let's make this.
You got stuff to say. Unless I say I got there at 11:59 p.m. And even then, you still could have text called. You ain't know what I was when I was like, I'd be like 3 o'clock. Come quick. Remember, you don't know. I could. You ain't know. You got stuff to say. So that's Cap.
Let's make this clear. Okay, we got a restaurant over here in the Bridgeport called 5 Star, right? If you gonna stop by 5 Star and you know I live a street away from it, you fucking right, I'm gonna be pissed.
I live down the street from you, bro. What are you talking about? Even if I didn't, if you find out I touched the state, not even in the same city,
anybody, that's anybody.
You just say you don't care if people visit you.
Yes. Listen, stop playing with me, man. You too grown for that.
You just said you don't care if people visit you.
If my daughter touched the state, right? She come to visit me, right? She come to visit the state. First of all, fuck it. I'm her state first. Come check me first. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about, I was with sister such and such and I was over such and such house. Well, when the fuck would you gonna come by and check me out?
If he found out I visited anybody before his ass, that's the same thing. When you gonna check me out?
When the fuck you coming to check me? Like, I'm fucking chop meat?
I could be like, I came here for business. I'm working with clients. Fuck them clients. When you coming to see me?
Come and check your boy real quick. And I'm be honest with you, I'll be pissed off with Sean the most. Because I'm like, nigga, get behind the wheel and be like, yo, let me go check my nigga out. Y'all niggas is riding around on State Street. Y'all in the downtown. And I'm like, you gotta pass my fucking house to get to these places.
Look, drive straight through it to go to the beach that you say is the best beach in the state. That ain't.
To me, that's my personal opinion. But listen, let me make this clear, man. If you come from out of town, man, on some real shit, I done got to the point, man, where
He
if you
loves
just,
visitors. He loves company. As
I
much as
don't.
he's a Grinch, he
If
actually
you,
loves being
if you,
around people and socializing. As you guys can
no, I'm
possibly
gonna tell,
tell.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna fucking tell you why. And it's the God's honest truth. Every time I hit anybody's state, okay, Crystal's my witness. When I hit North Carolina, I'm like, yo, I gotta stop and see them too. I gotta stop and see them. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stop and see you. Point blank, period. When I hit the Georgia, you know what I'm saying? I'm renting a car and I'm stopping by to visit everybody that we know in the Georgia. You know what I'm saying? The fucked up part about it is when these motherfuckers get in Connecticut, they look right past us. You know what I'm saying? They look right past us. You know what I'm saying? But then when we decide to go back to the Georgia or to wherever, then it's like, oh, y'all ain't gonna stop by and see it. Listen, and I put this on my mother.
Keep that same energy.
I put this on my two brothers. From this day, motherfucking forth, I'm keeping the same energy that I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? So if you gave me fucked up energy when you came to my state, don't expect my energy to be any motherfucking different. I promise you that. And that's on God. That's on God.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? And tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell a friend to tell a friend.
And check us out on YouTube.
Click the link and join us on, you said on YouTube? You mean TikTok?
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy? Oh, TikTok. Shut your ass up, Dad.
Listen, I can't. So I still have like a little residual left over from the 2 weeks ago when I was sick. And if I laugh too hard, it'll still, I got this cough. And you know, today you can't be coughing and stuff. You cough more than once, niggas get side out of you and stuff. Cause like, you got the vid, you know, like you can't cough, you can't sneeze. I damn near be like this, trying to like swallow it back down, turning red and stuff. Like, anyway, let me finish these comments. John says, well, the Bible says to wait or go for it. And then he says, just kidding.
I ain't waiting. I wasn't waiting during none of my marriages. I wasn't waiting. Get that ass up. Let me see what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not be able to handle the 8, and I'm not going to be sitting up there with somebody that's squinching their eyes.
You need to put an asterisk next to it because we done found out that's not an accurate measurement.
Like I said, I ain't sitting up there the rest of my life dealing with a chick that can't handle it. And then, no, I ain't doing that. That's just going to make me get a side piece. That's going to make me have a happy Wednesday.
So it was a poll that says, do you get tired of people coming to visit you? 77% said no, 22% said yes. People are going to get tired until niggas don't want to come visit you. You ain't got nobody to come visit you. Then you old, alone, and miserable. Then you wish, you know, but, you know. Michelle says Waffle House is disgusting. You know,
man, y'all niggas is crazy.
John says, to tell you the truth, I look at your car inside and out. If your car is dirty, then your house is, and I'm not staying with you. For me, I stay at a hotel. I like to come and go anytime I like.
Facts.
So like if I'm gonna stay with somebody, I let them know, hey, I'm gonna be going out and stuff. So if that's gonna be a problem, or if I can't have a key, or you ain't gonna get up and let me in, whatever, then I don't need to be staying here. I'll stay at a hotel.
I'm not staying with nobody.
Certain relatives, like my cousin, she's gonna want me to stay regardless. She don't care what I do. This her house is my house or whatever. She wants me to be. She gonna be probably in and out with me. So that's just how it is.
I'm gonna look at them good people and I'm gonna be like, y'all already know how I am and who I am. Y'all know I'm not staying, so don't even keep pressing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get because you know what's crazy? Airbnbs is fire right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they are, but then them cameras, people be doing.
I don't give a fuck. I want them to see me fucking. I want you to see me fucking.
If you gonna see me, you gonna pay me. You gonna pay something.
I don't give a fuck about
baby, this show ain't for free, and it's gonna be a show.
Listen, what I'm telling you.
If money ain't hitting the account, y'all not watching it, and y'all not making money off me selling it on the dark web to somebody else. Baby, you're gonna pay me my coins, okay?
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Listen,
I promise you. Because let me tell you something. With me, when I touch down, no matter where I touch down, it could be in the Atlanta, it could be in the Alabama. No matter where I touch down, in the Maine, no matter where I touch down, I'm not staying in that room that long anyway. I'm out and about.
Yeah, but when my most intimate times is gonna be in that room.
Man, I'm sleeping, man.
My cheeks ain't being spread on somebody's camera, and man, I'm not getting paid for it.
I'm be in that room sleeping. If you want to catch my little 3 minutes of fame, you go ahead and catch that. You know what I'm saying? But when I touch down,
they might try to kidnap me after that.
When I touch down, I promise you, I'm out and about. I'm out. When I went down to the Atlanta, let me tell you something. I went to find me some barbecue spots. You know what I'm saying? I went to that that little milkshake spot that they got down there, something yard. You know what I'm saying? I was out and about. I don't be giving a fuck. I be in the streets. You know what I mean? But when I get an Airbnb, even when I went to the Virginia, you know what I mean? I was at Virginia Beach. I wasn't trying to chill in no goddamn house. I could chill in the house on my own.
Well, that's true.
You know
so Bella says, "What is halal food? Y'all don't have halal food in Alabama, so that's like the
Muslim food. Like it's like Muslim. It's like halal.
It's not just. It's like Habibi
kosher food and shit like that. It's halal. Halal just means that the food I think was killed properly or whatever and prepared properly. Halal,
yeah, but it's not only that's kosher about how that's done, but it's more with the Muslims. They eat a lot of halal. You know what I'm saying? It's the halal rice. They got this white like they
sauce.
got the gyros, even though I know that's kind of Greek, but
they got the white sauce. They put the chicken
the halal red. Gyros.
Oh man, they fire.
Slap. Especially like if you get a chicken gyro.
Yeah, they fire.
Baby.
They fire.
The chicken gyro.
But let me give y'all a little advice when you're trying to find a halal spot. Let me give you a little advice.
It gotta be like hood. It gotta be hood.
It gotta be in the hood. And they gotta have a line. If they got a line, wait in that motherfucking line because that white sauce.
Like click one of those plates or whatever. Yeah, because that white sauce
right there, Sean.
Pause, but that white sauce is
that bomb. That halal, I'm telling you, and I could probably be pronouncing it wrong.
They don't have the pita bread and all that stuff.
Yeah, they cut them in triangles and shit. But you know, listen, I'm telling you that shit fire. That shit fire. Don't knock it till you try it. Now I don't know about that lamb shit anymore. The lamb shit is starting to trick me out. But the chicken, I ain't never went. You all right, that's you about to die.
I told you. So once it gets started, it don't stop. Anyway, let me continue on.
The halal chicken is fire. I promise you that you would, but make sure they got a line. That's like when you go to like Brooklyn, right? And they got a lot of halal spots out there. New York in general got a lot of halal spots. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, the rice is fire. The rice and the chicken with the white sauce, they get a little bit of lettuce. Oh man, that shit, you can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's so good. But the chicken, so there's places that they act like they do it like that. But if the meat is not red, and I know that sounds crazy, but it's whatever seasoning they chef it up with, it's like it's red. So not raw, like bloody like that, but like they'll have the chicken chopped up fine or whatever, and it'll have that like red seasoning, so it has like this red tint or whatever. And if it ain't that, like some people just make grilled chicken, and the chicken will just be grilled and cooked and then slapped up there. It don't taste the same. It's not the same. I don't know why I'm frozen, y'all, but I'm whatever. But it's not the same. It needs to be that red tinted grilled chicken.
Yes.
And then the rice is like yellowish, orangish in color. Yes. Then they'll have like the lettuce. They'll put like the tomato, the pita bread, cut up, put on there, and then they drizzle the white sauce across the top.
Oh, fire!
Banging. If it's not red, if the meat don't look red in color and it's just like grilled chicken, walk out. That's not the spot. No, that's not the spot
for you.
So Travis says, "That's go see Bamboo Ma'am. LOL. He needs a hug. He do be needing a hug. He do. He give the longest, biggest, most beer hugs. Then he get the kissing the foreheads and stuff. He real sentimental.
Listen, man. I love who I love. I like who I like, and I deal with who I deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, you cannot be in my state and not visit me. That's disrespectful."
Michelle says, "Bamboo Sean too cool for school. LOL." And Sean be chilling. If I be like Sean, unless it's something he wants to do. If it's something he feel like, nah, he's gonna do, it don't matter what I say, he's gonna do it. If I be like, oh, babe, no, well, you do what you gonna do, I'm doing this. Or if it's something that he want me to, oh, well, we're going, so like that's it, we're going. And but if he's in a mood where he just chilling and he ain't trying to, whatever, it'll be if I be like, well, let's just stay in the house or let's just do whatever, and he'll just chill, like, all right, that's cool with me, like he just be laid back.
Listen,
but anyway,
let me be the first to tell you, man. And I'm telling you, Friday I'll be 51, man. And I'm telling y'all right now, on some real shit, I'm gonna stop making all these motherfucking visits to people's houses that don't take the time to come visit mine, that don't come take the time to visit me. You know what I'm saying? My gas burn just as much as you. I could walk over to your motherfucking house. You could walk over to my motherfucking house. You could drive by my motherfucking house and just keep it going. Then I'm gonna start driving by your motherfucking house and keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Point blank motherfucking period. Let's not waste any more of our I'm 51. Let's not waste any more of our motherfucking time. I ain't got much time left.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Jasmine says not in the Georgia. He just do stuff like all the time. Bella says, Des, come to Alabama, girl. I would love to go. I've never been to Alabama. So I would love to like plan like a girls trip or just a extended weekend and do something. I absolutely would love to do that. Like would love to do it. Especially with somebody that's like from there, lives there, because y'all know the spots.
No.
I don't want to go on no TikTok spots and then you get there and it's terrible. You gotta
get lost. The whole point of being out,
you can still get lost with somebody that you just let them be like, listen, we're gonna drive, don't say nothing, I'm gonna just go where we going. But if I want to go to a spot, don't have me waste my time and money on something that's bull.
I'll tell you, I'll be like, yeah, this ain't it. But let me be the first to tell you, when I was in the Georgia, right, I found this spot called the Slutty Vegan, right? And when I tell you that place slaps with just vegan food, oh man, I was having the time of my life out there. Anywhere I go and get lost. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to chaperone me. You know what I'm saying? When I went out to Georgia, I found these wings called braised wings. Oh man, slap. I found these melons, and I found all this shit out on my own. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, I wouldn't advise you to ride around here. Man, listen. I'm going to find me some shit to get into. I'm going to find me a mall to get into. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see the fucking point of being chaperoned around. You're going to take me to everywhere you go to. Man, fuck where you want to go. I want to go where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Fuck where you want to go.
Michelle says, not that's high. Maurice is crazy. Travis says, never heard of that. It looks good. I'm really surprised. Like,
Trav, you never heard? Yo, hold on. Isn't Travis from the Georgia?
Okay.
Yo, they got halal spots in Georgia too. So
well, when I was there, I ain't seen to be honest, it's not many places.
Well, let me give y'all a heads up. First of all, people in the Georgia, stop trying to duplicate New York pizza. You can't. Okay, I don't understand why you can't, because majority of you motherfuckers that's down there is from up here, but I don't know how y'all can't duplicate the motherfucking pizza, but just stop. You can't do it. All right, wait, let New York have some shit. All right, you motherfuckers got your peaches and your peach cobblers. Let motherfuckers have some shit too. Let New York have their slices. All right, I don't know why y'all can't find a halal spot in the Georgia. I have no idea. They all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But if you want, let me just say this for 20, maybe 33 seconds. Go to New York for pizza. Don't go to the Georgia for pizza. You go to Georgia for peaches. You don't go for fucking pizza. You know what I'm saying? When you if you want pizza, you go to New York. If you want the chopped cheese, go to New York. That's where the people make the shit at. That's where it was invented at. If you want buffalo wings, and I promise you, the best buffalo wings I've ever had was in the city of Buffalo. Buffalo wings. Oh God.
For some reason, some of the best wings that I had actually was in the strip clubs in Georgia.
No, listen, let me tell you something. You want the best buffalo wings? Go to Buffalo. Oh my God. Them motherfuckers
You
can make
probably
some.
never catch me in Buffalo.
What? Don't do that. Don't do
It's
that.
nothing for
Buffalo.
me in there. Buffalo
Bu-
too cold, and
man,
yeah.
Buffalo is a good place to go. I had a nice
Buffalo don't
time
even
out
want
there.
to be in Buffalo.
That's not true. You go out there to Niagara Falls and all of that. You get to look across
Yeah,
the
that's
goddamn.
Niagara.
You get that's it. Upstate New York. It's right. It's 30 minutes away from Buffalo.
Ooh, it's not Buffalo though.
It's the same shit. Stop that. Stop that. Stop
So
knocking these good people state.
John says halal food is permissible under Islamic law. It includes properly slaughtered meat, no pork or alcohol, and no contact with non-halal items. It's all about clean and ethical eating. Bella says that's your frozen. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand, but it's saying my connection is excellent. So it's weird. As long as y'all can hear me, though, like that's the most important part. Trying to get Dutch hands been up for a minute. It's because they stuck, dear girl. I don't know what's going on. Michelle says, LOL, she's frozen, but it froze at a bad time. I don't know why it's frozen. I'm not frozen to you?
No, you frozen to me.
Oh, okay. John says, in the Georgia, LOL, Slutty Vegan is in Brooklyn now. Pizza is the New York water. I heard that. Wait.
Hold on. I can't let you just slip by that.
Slip by what?
Slutty Vegan is originally from Georgia.
All right. And then the owners opened up a location in Brooklyn.
Hold on. You're never going to get it to taste the same like it's in the Georgia. Now, it might taste something similar, but like I said, Georgia, you got Slutty Vegan. New York, you got pizza. Stop trying to intertwine the two. Stop. It's done. Let New York have New York. Let Georgia have the Slutty Vegan. Go ahead.
So anyway, I did hear that it is something in the water, like the way that our water tastes in the Northeast is different than in other locations. And so like there was this business this was when I was in college. I don't know how many, a while ago, long years ago. One of my finance professors, one of his previous students had moved to California and he couldn't find good pizza there. So what his business was, he started a pizza business, but he would transport water all the way from, the East Coast and the Northeast and then ship it over. And then he was able to make the pizza that tastes like back at home. And it was a hit. Pizza was selling out and it gave the vibe of, just a regular, what we're used to, our New York style pizza. But anyway, Travis says Georgia pizza is better. Trust me. And it ain't. Did you try? Trap.
It's not.
Did you try the pizza anywhere else? I wish you could have seen my face.
That's the one time, I promise you, that's the one time you would get shown on here and be like, nah, cuz don't do that.
It's not even comparable. To be honest, the pizza
it's not.
in Georgia is trash. I'm sorry.
I throw it out to you, Trav. Trav, I throw it out to you, bro. Come down to New York. I can't stand that place. But come down to New York and I will take you and personally buy you a slice I'll buy you a pizza. And I promise you, Georgia pizza don't taste nothing like it. Nothing like
John
it.
says, no, Travis, it's New York. Bella says, I'm scared to go to New York. Too much activity in those big rats. The thing is, it's like it definitely is big activity. And there definitely are big rats.
And they got attitudes. They don't know how to treat.
Yes.
They don't know how to treat tourists. They don't know how to treat tourists.
But that's the whole like aesthetic of New York. Like you go to Cali for the cool whatever vibes, like the hippie and
so you go to New York for the attitude.
So it's just a part of the aesthetic. So you already know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be scared of the rats. I think that you should go at least one time. If you want to go, I'm down. Like, let's go. We could go. We want to plan. You want to do? I'll do the touristy thing with you. We can catch the train. The rats ain't gonna bother you if you don't bother them. They run by, they just looking for their food. You might see them running out of the back of a restaurant with a slice of pizza or pasta or whatever. They're going to get their food. But, it's not as bad as what people make it seem. And then it's a really good view. Like, it's like what you see on TV with the lights and all of the big buildings and all that. True. It is beautiful and it looks like that in real life. And it is always people like it's when you don't think that the people be having just extras in the back. It's really real life like that in New York, in Manhattan, especially.
Them niggas is out there 3 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's the same. 1 o'clock in the morning is the same way like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Them motherfuckers don't sleep.
Now, what I will say, certain things have changed since COVID, but it's still the city that don't sleep. It's just is what it is. It
And
just, you know.
if you decide to take a trip down to New York, do yourself a favor. Park your motherfucking car somewhere and take the train in, because the parking is goddamn
Also, I use when we will go back to visit family, or just for the day, or just doing events or whatever the case may be. There's this parking app that I would use, and I would pay for 12 hours worth of parking, even if I only needed it for 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, for 12 hours. And then I would pay the flat rate, but you're able to see on the, like, it'll bring up the map of the area where you're trying to be. You can scroll around and look, and then they'll show you what the different prices are. And then they be having like deals and specials. So I would pay sometimes like $20, $15. I think the most I paid was like $30 for the full 12 hours, which is cheaper than me having to pay to park somewhere else and then take the train in. And it was convenient to my location. I will walk a few blocks or whatever, get on the get my car, whatever, and then it's you drop it off the thing, and then they go park it, and then you let them know, and they come, whatever, and it's just all situated with, it's, you know, whatever. So anyway,
at one point in your life, I promise you, you have to visit that city. I'm never advocating for New York. I can't stand the place.
New York is a wild place.
I can't stand the place, but it's an experience. Times Square is an experience. Rockefeller Center is an experience. You know
it's not. They got a lot of museums. It's just it's a lot of stuff to do, and then you come across crazy characters.
Yeah. It's a place you got, and
the sex museum wasn't all that to me though. I thought it was gonna be some more like.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, you know,
it is a lot.
The city has a lot to offer. I'm not even gonna lie. When, like, if I go down there, I'm always going with Raymond. I'm always going with his wife Shamika, because they know how to get around that motherfucker. Ray could get around there without even being in there, and you know, and motherfuckers from New York can do that, but it's got to be something that you want to do at least one time in your life. You know what I'm saying? I like one thing in my life I want to do for sure. I damn sure want to visit Alabama. I want to see what the fuck and why the fuck they insist on being on the first 48 every day.
Right. So John says it's getting better. Come, just use common sense. Michelle says, Travis, stop it. Mika said New York water trash. I mean, I don't know nothing about New York water being trash, because
Mika gets sick every time she get ice in the glass or any kind of water from New York.
But so that's the thing. It's probably the ice machines and filters. So when I go to places, I say no ice, because people don't be cleaning that machine, and it be mold and stuff in that ice stuff from people's houses.
This be from people's houses.
So then y'all go. I mean, you know what? That's on par with what you said about leaving the house dirty.
They house not dirty. It's the New York water system, because we could go from one person's house and get sick, then we could go to New Rochelle and she get ice in the glass and she get sick. It's New York water. They water's trash. Water's trash. You better go and stop at Dunkin' Donuts. You better go to Dunkin' Donuts in Connecticut and bring your ice over, because if not, you gonna be sick.
Travis says, you guys know Sean damn well ain't getting on live, so I know you lying about the pizza. Travis, matter of fact, you missed it. He came on another time, but I think that was the day you wasn't there. He came on, and he was on for the entire live. So John says New York City mayor is combating that. Now the rats are leaving. Mika says Trav trust pizza with the pizza emoji.
That pizza is fire.
It is. Bella says, I watch a documentary about how New York has one of, if not the best water that comes from the springs from North New York. I don't know. I ain't have no problem with New York water. The water tastes just the same. You know, I don't know. Now, anyway,
I'd rather get a cup of Kool-Aid from Mexico.
Travis says you guys should go live at one of the pizza spots in New York. Oh, we should do something like that. Oh, good idea, Trav. I'm gonna have to mark that down as something to do. Mika says the water gets me sick every time. John says, okay, we got to stop talking about my city. You know, I live in New York, even though you keep telling me I don't. I love Alabama. I go to Montgomery. Michelle says New York is beautiful. If you can get past the grid of it, it will be a shock to anyone that's not used to it. It will. It's going to be overwhelming for people, especially if you have like anxiety, or if being surrounded around a bunch of people or feeling claustrophobic because the buildings is tight. Those
Oh, God,
elevators,
yeah.
if there's any elevators, most of them don't have elevators, but if there's elevators, the elevators is tight. Everything is tight. You up on top of people. It's just
Everybody on top of everybody.
it's
It's
just, yeah.
just, and
But
you gotta go see like shit that's on TV. Like you gotta go see Black Ink. You gotta walk by there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to Rockefeller. You know what I mean? You gotta go to 125. You know what I mean? You want to go to these places. You definitely want to experience Brooklyn. You definitely want to go. Don't get out your car. Don't do something stupid like that. If you're gonna go through Brooklyn, go through Brooklyn.
right.
Unless you go with somebody that's from Brooklyn. Because I don't know how, but they know when you're not from there. Just walking, they know when you're not from there.
Right.
So do yourself a favor. Find you somebody that's from Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't like New Rochelle. Brooklyn ain't like Rochester. It ain't like Yonkers. That's a whole different breed of niggas out there. It's a whole different breed of niggas. So you got to go out there with somebody from Brooklyn, and whatever
Sean.
particular spot that you going to visit, go with somebody that's from there.
Yeah.
Because they'll be able to give you the pass. I mean, like you might be able to go into Coney Island. Yeah, you might be able to do that. But
Right.
you got like if you go into like Canarsie or Brownsville or something like that, you better have or Marcy Project, you better have somebody with you that's from there. Because if not, you're gonna have a problem. Point blank period. And they people from New York will tell you, stay out of their city. They don't want you there. They don't want you there.
I'm gonna catch up on these last couple of comments, and then we got to talk about this topic that is the title of the video, and this was something that you were passionate about. So we want to tap into that before we get off. Yeah,
we're gonna give it a 10.
So
15
John
minutes.
says, "I'm originally from Ecorse, Michigan. Is that how you say it? Ecorse, Michigan. And when I moved to New York, I first hated it here. Just too many people, very crowded." I mean, I can understand that. I ain't never been to Michigan either, so I don't know.
John, you live in Westchester.
So and Bella says, John, they said last time you don't live in the real New York.
If you live in Westchester and you think Westchester crowded, then yeah, you think New York is like sardines.
Mika says no restroom, Black Ink closed.
Facts.
Yeah, a lot of the businesses don't have the bathrooms in New York. I mean, they don't have space to fit it. Or if they do have a bathroom, you can't just be outside and be like, oh, hey, excuse me, can I use the bathroom real quick? No. It's for paying customers only. Some of them will have a key or a code only, and the code will be on your receipt because of the homelessness.
White Castle got a buzz in.
Yeah.
McDonald's got a buzz in.
Yeah, they're not letting you just come from out. And then they got signs on the doors, bathrooms for paying customers only. And they stand on business with that. 10 toes.
And the day before you go there, do yourself a favor. Take some Imodium AD. You want something that's going to clog you up and make you not want to shit. Because you ain't going to have nowhere to shit in New York. You're going to be literally ass out. I promise you that.
Michelle says, LOL, we all going to go with Sean. Ain't he from Brooklyn? Yeah, he is. We can all go.
He can't give all of us a pass.
No, but he can't. His family, he got us. Whoever won, I'm telling you, if we be planning these trips to go into certain places and going as groups, it would be so dope. It would be dope. Right. But listen, we should all go with Sean though. He would love to be honest
with you. Sean,
show us his place, especially because our daughter hate Brooklyn, and Sean, so you my guy. About that.
And she knows she step granddad. She know. Listen, Sean, I love you, man, but if it's just me, you, and the little bit of family we got, cool. But I don't think you could get us all a pass.
He can.
You know what I'm saying?
It's happened before. We went for one of his birthdays. We was like 20 something deep out there. And we had to be like the tour guides and all kind of stuff or whatever. It was fun though. We was lit. I mean, we had a really good time. Yeah. So anyway, let's see. John says, "Oh, they have public restrooms now in the park. Who the hell going to? No, those things gonna be pissed out and the homeless people sleeping near. That's their bathroom.
John, I'm starting to question your ability.
I Googled Westchester. That don't look like the New York I seen on TV, John. Yeah, LOL. Because it ain't. It ain't. Yeah, John says New York is a big state. No, I don't live in the city, but I worked in the city. John, poor John.
We got that from you the last time, how big the state was, and we agree.
John says, no, it's not. No, it's not.
We agree, John. It's a big state.
No, it is.
You just
You
don't
on the
live
edge
in
of
the
it. You
major,
you in Connecticut Junior. You in sub Connecticut. You might as well just say Connecticut.
John literally 10 minutes away from Connecticut. Literally.
Just claim Connecticut. You'll get off better. You just But okay. So the topic that Bam wanted to talk about was tipping culture, right? So do you want to go ahead and explain why you was your situation?
This is the shit that pissed me off, right? So and a lot of shit starting to piss me off, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting fucking old. So you order a fucking pizza, right? Now all this fucking guy is doing delivering fucking pizza to you, right? They got a $4 delivery fee, right? $4. So now on top of that $4 delivery fee, I gotta tip you? No, nigga. 0 / your tip is in them $4 fucking dollars. No, I'm dead ass. You're not getting another fucking cent from me. Then now what restaurants are doing, now this the God's honest truth. So we got a place in the Stanford, right? And the place is called Bobby Valentine's. So I ordered some fucking wings on my bus route. I figured, I park the bus anyway. I get out the bus, I'm gonna run in, get my wings, and come the fuck back out, eat them over at my layover. I park the goddamn bus, I run in to get my goddamn wings. I ordered them online, but just because I picked them up from the bar, this bitch had a tip already included in the goddamn the damn receipt. I'm like, you ain't do shit. She said, oh, well, I typed it in. I said, well, untype that tip because you ain't getting nothing. This is a pickup. This ain't no motherfucker. You ain't delivered. You ain't do shit.
Right.
You walked your ass to the kitchen. Because that's your job.
Right.
You picked it up and you handed it to me because I paid with my card already anyway. This bitch gonna put a damn.
Wait, if you paid already, how is it that?
Because they hand you the thing, right? And they got what you paid, right? Mm-hmm. Then it got tip.
I would have said, well, when I submitted my order, it didn't have. This is what my total was. It didn't have all of whatever. So you can't go ahead and alter because now it's free.
She done put her tip inside the joint, and come to find out that most restaurants don't want to pay their waitresses and waiters, so they put the tip. They put the tip in the bill already. They call it gratuity or some shit like that. Like, how the fuck you know that this bitch kept refilling my damn soda when I needed it? How the fuck did you know that? On cruises, they don't even give you the option to tip anymore. They tell you gonna tip them people $17 per day, and that's
really?
That's on God. When you about to leave the ship, they be like, oh, you got a gratuity fee of you got to pay the people that did your room $17 per day. So if you had 10-day cruise, right? That's $170. And
they could kiss my grits.
They ain't letting you off that ship.
Well, listen, baby, then we going on another cruise then.
Listen, this tipping thing has gotten out of control. It's gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad that the Chinese people at the Chinese restaurant got a tip jar.
They do.
Yeah, the people at the goddamn Dunkin', they got a damn tip jar, right? Then the motherfucking people at Fairfield Pizza, they got a tip jar. Everybody got a fucking tip jar, but me as a bus driver. Where my goddamn tip at? So I'm telling you guys, when you get out there and you're looking at your bill, you're gonna see gratuity or whatever the fuck. When you see that, that's their tip. You don't have to tip them any more than what you've already tipped them. When they deliver your pizza and they gave you a delivery fee, that's their tip. They're getting paid the $4 to deliver your fucking pizza. So why would I tip you on top of the fucking $4? It makes absolutely no goddamn sense. But let me get into these comments for you real quick. Let me see. John said New York is a bitch state. We did that already. Then Travis, smiley faces. Poor John. John, they really getting on you about this New York thing. You know what I mean? Travis said he tired of tipping as well. And you're right, Travis. They want to tip for everything, every fucking thing. And then Misha said, I watched on the news that tips make businesses 10 to 15% more a year.
Because you know what I wonder? I wonder how much of the tip actually goes to the staff. Facts. And how much does the business actually keep. But I just feel like one of the biggest things that I hate is when they automatically include the gratuity, because I feel like the places like that, the service is trash.
They got the worst
because
service.
They feel like they don't have to provide a certain level because of the fact of, they already getting their tip anyway.
So let me ask you a question. Do you know Subway now got an option to tip?
They all.
Fucking Jersey Mike got an option to tip. And I'm like, yo, who in the fuck said I'm picking up a fucking sandwich?
Right.
What make you think I want to tip you for a sandwich? Like you're wrapping the sandwich.
Right.
Why would I tip you? That makes no sense. So I just think that businesses have to be business minded. And I don't think that the employees are getting all of that tip. I really don't.
They may not be.
I don't think at the end of the night they're like, oh well, you guys made $18 in tips, so here's the $18. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day,
here's the thing: what's gonna happen is if they end up paying their employees more, the cost of everything is gonna go up, right? And so my thing is, I don't mind tipping for good service, but you're not gonna don't automatically add nothing, because if you ain't do your job, I'm not giving you 20%. The least you're gonna do is 15%.
I'm not doing nothing. If I done sat down at your table and you done already hit me with a gratuity or whatever the fuck that is, don't expect any more. Don't expect any more.
Oh, that's the worst too. When they be like, when they already take their percent, and then when you get the check, they ask you if you want to add more.
Because I swear to God, you go to places like City Island, right? And that's in New York. That's on I forgot where it's at, but it's City Island. It's in the Bronx, I think it is. Sean's going to correct me sooner or later. I think it's in the Bronx. So if it's a table of 4 or more, they automatically put a gratuity on it.
Yeah, the table size and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
automatically. Mm-hmm. So like when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings up in I forgot where we went. Well, it was upstate Connecticut somewhere, Windsor or something like that. We went to upstate Connecticut and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Me, Ray, and his wife and my wife, and they had already put the gratuity in on it. But thank God, Shamika be on her shit. She was like, nah, y'all not getting no more because you done already added it because it's a table of 4. You know what I mean? And if it's a table of 3 or more, they're going to give you a gratuity fee already.
That's crazy. Already. Because that's an average table size. When I could see them maybe adding it for like if you got a party of like 8 or more, something like that, because it could be a lot going on, overwhelming all those orders, whatever. But when you say 6 and under, like that's just a regular standard family sometimes. If you got more than, you know what I'm saying? If you got 4 kids and then both the parents or whatever, like it just be ghetto.
All I can tell you is I can't. I've been looking, and I'm like, I'm just going to see how many people actually do this. And I realized when I went into Fairfield Pizza, I ordered 1 slice, and they had an option for a tip. And I'm like, for what?
Even Jersey Mike's, most places that you go now, they have a tip option.
For what? You made a sandwich.
Even if you order to go.
You made a sandwich. What the fuck? I gotta tip you because you asked me if I wanted it Mike's way? Are you fucking crazy? I gotta tip Subway because you asked me if I wanted it toasted or not? That's your fucking job.
Bella said, I'd be scared not to tip though. Well, my thing is, don't be scared. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to tip. I'm not a not tipper, but you shouldn't be scared. I mean, you already got the food. You know, you done ate it, so they can't spit in your stuff. I mean, what they gonna do? They ain't gonna beat my ass. Like, we're scared.
I'm gonna sit at that table And if you want me to tip you, you better do something for my motherfucking tip. If not, you're gonna get the $8 that these people paying you.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying? Because when you become a waiter or a waitress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your salary is based on your tips, right? Majority of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta have prestige service for somebody to say, man, let me go ahead and bless these people because they were great. But if your shit is average, and you ain't doing nothing above, nah, we all set.
Right.
Round it off. If it's $17.70, yeah, I'll give you the 30-cent tip. Round it off. Round it
John
off.
says, I agree. Tipping is out of hand. I don't feel I need to tip if I take the food out. Yeah, like there was no service provided. And then he said other countries don't have the tipping option. It's just, it definitely is an American thing. Sheila says, hey, Bamboo Baby. Hi, Des. Hey, Sheila.
Hey, how's it going, sweetheart? Nice to hear from you.
John says that City Island is in the Bronx. Travis says that your screen is black. LOL, you need some more tips. Here's the thing. I don't need more. I need that cash. Tips ain't enough, okay?
I ain't gonna say nothing. But when my shit was fucking up, oh man, pause. She rolled me.
No, when you was glitching out, when you was doing your stuff before, I didn't get on you. However, I don't know why this thing is acting up. It's Riverside. It's not like my like my connection is strong. So it just says something went wrong and you aren't being recorded, whatever. I don't know. It's Riverside is glitching out.
So I think I swear to God, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
What?
I'm leaving nothing.
Literally. Actually, I'll take a picture and show you later. It's telling me like I got excellent connection. Excellent. Okay. I got fiber.
Is it saying your recording has stopped? Something went wrong and you aren't being recorded anymore. Everyone else is still being recorded.
Right. Yeah.
How do you think I know it say that?
Because it's saying it the same thing. It's Riverside. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Once I got out, usually if something goes wrong and you back out and you come back in, the problem will fix itself. But it seems like it's, I don't know, something within their system, whatever, their program.
It's them, because it's been happening to me for like the last 3 weeks. But listen,
anyway,
at this time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell again, man, all I want you guys to do is just to tell one person.
Right.
If one person tells one person, then you know what I'm saying, this could be a lovely thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? If one person just tell one person. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm giving y'all 3 more minutes of my time because 3 o'clock come quick. And I got big plans for Thursday, man, because I'm gonna drink until Friday. I'm telling you that right now.
Taria says if you paid the gratuity up front on a cruise, you don't have to pay more. Waitresses don't make minimum wage. They don't. Some of them actually make like something crazy, like $2 an hour or something like that.
But if you're making $2 and $3 fucking dollars an hour, right? Why not sit and say I'm gonna give the best service that I can so I could bump my shit up to like and get a $5 or $10 tip? Why not just say that?
From what I heard from some servers, and I'm not making excuses because like I said, I tip, but some of them feel like they'll go above and beyond for the tip. And then you get somebody that might tip $1 or don't tip at all or whatever. So they feel like, why am I going to keep giving top quality and not getting basically rewarded
because it's your motherfucking job. That's why.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not working for $2.
Listen, on some real shit. You want my money? You got to earn it. I'm a good tipper. Anybody knows I'm a good tipper, but only when you fucking deserve it.
Right.
You are not going to not put a lemon in my water and expect me to, you're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, when I go to the Waffle House, I treat them people nice. Mm-hmm. I treat them nice because they always give me a little extra butter for my waffle. They always put a little extra cheese or something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something about me and the Waffle House people. You know what I'm saying? But if you want my tip, earn my tip.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. If I order my shit over the phone and I pick my shit up, don't expect a fucking tip. You ain't did nothing, bitch, but answer the fucking phone.
Yeah.
That's all you did. And that's part of your job.
Sheila says, I'm a bottle girl. You better tip me. Well, you know what?
If you come to my table and you got them titties sitting right and I can see a little camel toe, bitch, you getting paid. Hell yeah. Shit, I ain't got that kind of money to make it rain, but I can make it drizzle a little bit. It'd be a cloudy day. Let's just say that. Yeah, bottle girls earn their money by showing them titties.
Listen,
Yeah.
Michelle says, yeah, that's to be fair, you was getting on Bamboo. LOL. Sounds like excuses. I got on him the first few times. I gave him a pass after the fact, but he could drag it if he want to drag it.
Yeah,
and
I'm just saying,
here's the
accountability.
thing. That's fine. I'm being accountable. I'm being accountable. It's nothing that I could do on my end about it, and that's cool.
Accountability.
Go ahead and drag me. And I know the reason why he's not dragging me, and that's simply because he knows that I have good internet over here. He knows that it's not the internet connection, unlike his trash connection.
That's why I'm not dragging you, because I'm telling you, one way or the other, you're the narcissist. You're gonna find a way to flip it back on me. So I'm gonna leave it alone. That's the only reason why. But as long as the people know in the chat that you done me wrong.
So go ahead. I didn't stop nobody from dragging me. Y'all can go ahead. We got listen. I expect to receive what I dish out.
We good.
So if I be dragging,
for 20
go ahead
minutes,
and drag me when it's time for me to be dragged.
For 20 minutes, you sat like this. For 20 minutes, and ain't nobody say shit. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. But listen, again, please
listen. I was praying. I was praying that we get more subscribers and that people share this video and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend.
Like, share, subscribe, and yo, definitely check us out on TikTok, because we're gonna start dropping more shit on TikTok for you guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be our target audience. You know what I mean? But definitely check that out. You know what I'm saying?
Sheila says, "What's your Cash App, girl? I got you, LOL." Well, you know what? Even though we could always use money. What I would like and appreciate more than even sending $1 to Cash App. Yes, is share this so we can build this up and get more subscribers. That's what would be helpful.
But if you got it, I'll send my cash. If you got it.
Taria says, I believe it's $6 an hour now. That's still not enough. Says, Sheila, you ain't no bottle girl.
Nah, Sheila got the body to be a body girl.
It's not about having a body, you know.
She got it. She got the body. Why in the fuck would we doubt her for being a bottle girl?
Well, the thing is, honestly, I feel like Sheila gives off this air that certain things, and this is not a dig. Like, I just feel like she gives off an air that like she would be above certain things. And I don't think that there's a problem with people doing bottle service, because I considered it. So it's no judgment. I'm not knocking her. If she does do it, that's great. Get that money, boo. But I feel like the way that she comes across, for me, I wouldn't have guessed that she was a bottle girl. Like, I would have thought she would have looked down on bottle service.
Sheila, I stalked your Instagram up until last week.
That's kind of creepy.
I stalked it up until last week. Listen, you got it. You got it. You're a bottle girl. Trust me. You can bring me a bottle of water. I'm good with it.
What? Anyway, John says, laugh my ass off. Bella says, LOL, you was praying, girl, praying for these subs to go up and for this podcast to continue to take off. And
but listen, everybody.
Sheila says, Travis, stop it, honey, please.
Listen,
it's
everybody.
All love. It's all love.
I honestly love being here with you guys, man. But you know what I'm saying? 3 o'clock come quick. Yeah, man. And like I said, man, you know, tomorrow is my Friday, because anybody that's watching on Connecticut Transit, you know I'm calling out on your ass on Friday. It's my birthday.
Why don't you just have it as a scheduled vacation or day off?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. On my birthday, I don't work for nobody on my birthday. Mm-hmm. I came into this world unemployed. And I will not be working for anybody on my birthday.
Why not have it planned like already in advance? I'm having this day off.
I don't chill with my children on my birthday, because I came into this world without any children. And I don't anticipate chill. I don't want to hear stop doing this, stop doing that. Dad, I want to do this. Dad, would you see that over there? I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to watch my mouth around on my birthday. I don't want to.
You don't watch your mouth on any day.
I barely want to chill with my wife, because I came into this world without a wife.
What? Travis says, happy early birthday, big dog.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. And I barely want to chill with her on my birthday, because for some reason or another, let me just tell y'all this quick story before I hit y'all with the red button.
Oh, real quick too. Sheila says, Bamboo, if you tip good, I'll show you a good time.
Appreciate you. And I'm, man, yep. So let me tell y'all this quick story real quick. So my wife's birthday is in December. My birthday is in August. So August we
Michelle
get
says happy birthday, Rape Man.
thank what? So in August, we still got the sun out here in Connecticut. We still have little barbecues. I always normally have a big thing for my birthday.
Mika
And
said, boy, please.
My wife does not have a good time on her birthday because it's cold outside and normally it's snowing. So I came up with this idea one year. I said, well, babe, let's switch birthdays. You can have my birthday and I have your birthday. Oh, Mika had the cookout of her life. Enjoyed herself August 30th. Boy, December came and I was ready to celebrate my birthday. Mika was celebrating her birthday in December too. So, yeah.
She had both the birthdays.
Oh man, I woke up in December, mind you, 4 months after my birthday. I finally get a chance to celebrate mine. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to get these motherfucking salmon and grits. I'm about to get it popping. She was like, she woke up, she said, hey babe, today's my birthday. I said, no. Your birthday was in August. She was like, nah. Then the people calling, when the people was calling me, I said, nah, call my wife. It's her birthday, whatever. They didn't understand, but they were like, well, let me call Mika. Mika, happy birthday, whatever. Boy, them people was calling Mika. They were like, happy birthday. And you think that she would defer the call over to me? She like, thank you.
Well, why not? Wait, why couldn't you just, for her birthday in December, why couldn't you just have said, okay, we'll go to somewhere hot for your birthday or somewhere, a better climate?
No. I wanted her to have the cookouts. I wanted her to have the cookout that I have. I wanted her to experience it. But my wife, selfish. She took both the birthdays.
Wait, Bella says, many more Bamboo. Have a good birthday. Michelle says, LOL, Mika, you smart. Sheila says, happy birthday, Bamboo. Come down to Houston one time.
Man, listen.
You're trying to get everybody in Houston. You better show up and show out.
I want to see what's popping down there in Houston other than Jay Prince. I want to see what's popping down there, man. But listen, I got to be a man of my word.
3 o'clock, come quick.
3 o'clock, come quick. I appreciate you guys.
Make sure you subscribe.
I love you guys,
like, comment,
man.
Share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
But before I go, let me just recap. When people come over into your town, fuck them. Don't clean your house. Don't go out your way for them. Just live your life and fuck the mother.
Taria says she remember that year.
Yeah.
Travis says love.
Thank you, Taria. And fuck the mother of the church. Fuck her ass too. She used to be a little thought. Now she done went and got saved and she don't want nobody else to be a thought. So fuck her too. So with that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me take my ungodly ass. You see what my shirt say, right? Vengeance is mine. And I'm banned. Vengeance is mine.
See you later, Rape Man.
Yeah, there she goes. She insists on that Rape Man. But listen, I gotta say goodbye. 3 o'clock, come quick. I love you guys.
We love you guys so much.
Maybe sometime during the week we might do a pop-up. There's no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? That's being spoken about. That's in the works. But I'm not gonna drag this along. I'm gonna hit y'all with the red button. I'm gonna tell y'all I love y'all and I appreciate y'all and I appreciate y'all spending my birthday weekend with me. You know what I'm saying? But good night. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out of here. Just hit them with the red button, y'all.
See you later.
Later, alligators.